But I need to get like, I guess around 35. I think it's more to put 35 to next rank, at least another 40 then. So I need at least 75 more stars to the rank 8 bosses, right? Which is like very late boss, like the Tyrant Behemoth and so on. There's a big gap here, right, between where I am right now and where I can't get the new house and so on. And I've been searching around for all the dungeons like that. I should say first, I was contemplating actually starting a new game, or you can see here actually a load. I did not think the game would load that much when I did that. Wow, that was a very long load actually. I was like, what, did it crash now? I just went back to, yeah, to the main screen from the start screen. You can see here then, this chapter here, chapter 1, and that's pretty much before you open the Arcade. So it's about an hour or two of game time. You can see that's like 3 and 3 point, a little less than 4 hours of game time. And pretty much here is where I am right now, and I've done pretty much every side quest that's possible in the game where I am right now in the story. So I've done 47 or so, or roughly, hours of side quests before I even managed to get to Aegis. Right, so yeah, you can do a lot in this game before going to cycle. But the obvious issue with this is I'm gonna be extremely over leveled, and actually you can see there I'm 54. And before we go to Aegis, we're gonna go to the resort and rest again, check out some guilds, and we're gonna run probably 3 or 4 levels together. At least 2 levels. So I'll be 56 roughly, probably higher I think. So obviously, and then the question is hammer. So I'm gonna be almost 50 levels higher than the storyline quest. So I'm gonna be ridiculously overpowered. It's never been possible earlier in the quest. We had, I mentioned that in the 10th level, I didn't want something last off one. It was very rough to come back. However, the plan was that it could kind of, at least the 80 or 85% of the storyline could have like over level it, could have kind of would be stronger to over level it, and of course that you could have crazy. But yeah, so it's not uncommon in fight game. However, the 15 clearly, I'm gonna be able to pretty much one shot every boss in the whole storyline. Pretty much every boss. I think is honestly awful design. So easy to learn. You've been past, for example, that you couldn't do the console. Maybe do the console, that's kind of hard down here. We could do that first. But like, for example, Volcano, you couldn't do unless, a story character has to learn to climb or something, like a Zelda game where you have to get some kind of items. I think it's kind of weird that pretty much all the options are available to you right away, right? All of them are open on level like 8 or something, instead of having like maybe 3 or 6 open, or like 2 or 6, and then you can go and do them. And I would also know that because this is really weird. So I've never done something like this before, but I've been contemplating that we go back in the game, like load this file and do the storyline from this file, because this is just before we open the blockade here. Or if that save is that. One of these saves here. So then let's support it. Yeah. Something like that. That one probably. So yeah. So yes, 100 is 45 hours. No, actually, that you actually can go and open. Okay, I didn't do it. Actually, yeah, that's true. No, that's true. But this is the right file. Because this file here, pretty much you can go and do the rotating, which takes like 10-20 minutes, and then you're at the Aegis storyline. When instead of doing that, I did some optional quests. That's why I'm feeling that higher there. And then, I opened it. So yeah, this is before I grind it towards the end, which is like, I had done like 3-4 hours here, and like, you see very, very quickly. So from here you can see the order fight, because I'm more as it costs more fight. You can see 2 fights here, but I'll see those chapter 3, and it's like 15 levels between, and here I'll see those chapter 3, and it's, another 10 levels. So yeah, you do a lot in the game before you get it. Too much. However, so I contemplate that honestly. That was important here. To not play it. Because obviously the boss battles and storyline is really. Well, I mentioned that's very, very common for fighting games. kind of want to see their design and the interaction with options. But obviously they're going to be over-released now. So I'm actually very disappointed in that. Yes, you can say it's my fault. Obviously it's my fault. My brother, and you say it's my fault. The things that you always be able to do is every Final Fantasy game. I'm also the guy that going, not grinding up the level, but doing all the side quests. I also do it in every role-playing game. So it's the design choice, to be honest. They should really expect to do that. Many players do that, right? They should expect them to do it. Obviously, I've done it maybe a little too efficiently, maybe a little too much, right? I used 10,000 plates a lot, and so on. So, okay, fine. Maybe I do it better than other people. Yeah, no, but I think a lot of people are doing this, and they kind of ruin the storyline these ways, right? Or the storyline, but you ruin kind of maybe the design of the boss and so on. Because if a boss level is like, oh, this boss, if you have to use this thing, and then you have to blow that thing and fall and slow and so on, right? So that boss, you have to do a lot of mechanics on it. And that won't matter for me right now, right? Because I'm like 50 levels higher than the boss. So I'm going to one punch that boss. It doesn't matter to me, yeah. I will be able to, break through the mechanics pretty much. So one day, of course, when I replay this game, if I do it, but I guess I will do it maybe in like a year or two or something, and I replay this game, then I will do the opposite of it this time, where I just go pretty much completely only on the optional, not on at all, the reverse, or like you do all the side quests. Why start in the west or the east, or it used to do something in the reverse. However, so I was comparing that, I see it's comparing it, but the problem is this thing. This is the problem with the game, really. And I'm not saying that the game should be harder, because I don't expect that it is kind of harder than the game have like a hard or very hard to do, it's a very, very high value game, so it should have more. Actually, you can see it in the streamline. Yes, okay, by the way, I showed that. But yeah, it's kind of weird to me. It's not here, it's really weird to me that you have that in the game. I thought about it several times, but for example, why don't have the bosses and so on be on your level, like in F8? Yes, that removes kind of the oh my god, I'm so strong effect of it, like in the rock now, you're never like overpowered because you always take your level. It actually kind of removes that kind of sensation of being this epic warrior, right? Yes, music in that place is horrible. I'm going to listen right now, and I told about earlier, I mentioned that as well. Before forgetting that this town here, that's still going in right now, right, has the worst fucking music ever in Fantasy game. This kind of weird, I don't know, South America type. It's really, really bad for a Fantasy game. Probably the worst I've ever heard in a Fantasy game ever. Probably worse than ever heard in any Square Enix game. This is probably the worst tune they ever had. Especially for a town team, like this is the worst. Anyway, for example now, but I would rather take that than having say, oh, I'm ridiculously overpowered. Because the thing is that it feels like they kind of went with the typical, Final Fantasy where you can overlevel someone. So that's basically F10 and F12 as well, I guess, and so on. F9. F9 actually is very easy. FF9 is a great game, but actually, no boss is hard in that game. The only boss is hard is Osma, the secret boss. Every other boss, even hardest, and like the last boss in the game is very, very easy F9 actually. So that's kind of to mention that. First game are easy. There are many, many, many harder Japanese RPG games. Much harder than Fantasy games. So very easy, usually. But they usually have a lot of single bosses in the hardest. But yeah, F9 actually is a failure. They don't have two single bosses. One of them is easy as well. So it's like, actually F9 is probably the best game ever. Very good. And yeah, F9 I actually think about SFAs a lot because
準備はできているか。あ、行こうか。
The faster perspective and the faster game are easy, right? And the thing is that in like F9, that game doesn't even have any secret bosses pretty much. I imagine it has two of them. One of them is very secret and very easy to get. The other one is much harder to get to. So on, which is a bit for Osma, but Osma is harder, but everything else is very, very easily. And it's really 10. 10 is also, as I mentioned, you can one-shot the last boss even. One ability is Waka, very, very easy after you reach kind of the limit breaks and so on. However, that game has like 150 secret bosses. It's all of the Eons, the Mag Sisters, and then blasting the Eon flames, so it's got like the crouch out to death. It's got the evil Eon, you get faced off with all the Eons, super evil god god. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, those things are actually very hard. There are many enemies before that, you have to grind or so on, but it's extra possible to unlock. You have to grind them to get some better stuff for them with luck points and so on. So you can put that luck in your trigger grind to get critical stuff. And those things are like magic immune or physical immune or what are different strategies and so on. Some of them are very easy to play as well, but most of them actually are much more challenging. So that game has much better than it's nice, much better than it's game. And this game definitely has, as I talked about, you can do the dungeons so on earlier. So that is hard for you. So I have done it in reverse right where the epicness of the game comes from like the constant work, comes from the volcano that's called, whatever that revenue trains. But it had no boss though. It had no boss, which for me made no sense. It made that probably the worst gameplay inside this game actually. It's very simple. Why is the volcano here? Why does it have like it was? Okay, you get the hunt later, but it feels so weird. It should be like you get up there, you can turn around and you can find a tomb. The tomb is blocked, then you have to get the hunt to kill the boss something. Because it's just very, very anticlimactic that you just get the weapon and you leave. Right? You can look at my paw. I remember paw was like part 12 or something around there. And I was hoping a lot. I was like, where's the boss? Where is it? Will they swoop over me? With some kind of windstorm come now when I enter or so on, but nothing ever happens. Very, very, very weird. That place. The volcano. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. This one. Look at my work. I don't know. Super famous one. That's not it. Here you have a boss. This is I think I have snake, yes. Can I spell this as? What for fun? What for the mist? The mine is very, very late. That's a good damage actually. Most of them are just really good. Pretty good boss. That's pretty good. When the boss comes when I come to realize this game, it's not actually the biggest issue kind of always I think about. And I've talked about it earlier as well, but let's combat in this game is okay. It's like the best I've ever seen it, definitely. But it's pretty good. However, the whole dying thing of not dying is fucking hard. I think I saw it yesterday. Probably the most favorite ever when I was facing the earthquake right and he just is kind of like earthy, petrification, cloud layer and all that stuff. And that kills all of my characters pretty much right away. Well, whatever even goes, it was god die. However, no one actually dies from it. Because the organ is danger zone, that means that I can actually heal them with the identification. Like we heal them. And even if everyone dies in this game, even if every four hit all of them for the same time, you still have a few seconds to like Phoenix down, not up to the Lord again. So yes, even when the game actually makes expensive of items, which I really like, the items are very, very overpowered. And that part that everyone can die, you can still play, is honestly, frankly, really hard. That makes no sense. Right? You never see in this game unless you have no items. You don't revive people, even if you are dead actually. So that is absolutely a stupid idea, if you ask me, as both professional and a professional designer and obviously as a personal as I mentioned all the time, I'm a huge role-playing and a fan. But yeah, never seen it before in my life, and it's not even horrible. Very, very horrible. That's the only game. That's why I don't think if you actually want to play the game had they removed the danger meter, the game would be much harder, and much harder to beat, and was really retarded. And you know, I'm very supportive of this game in that sense, because it's like, if you want to play this game on a hard level, you can have the selling cost say, I'm not going to the items, then the game would be really hard. And to use items, the game is really easy, because that's why I was playing this morning a lot. So I do this story, say if I see the storyline hard to make it low level. But not really, actually, I know how to use gear now. Magic is very good. Even though a lot of viewers say magic is whatever pointless, they're idiots, because magic is absolutely the best in this game. By far, using magic elements is how you win battles. That's how you beat bosses. So like W level. Magic is very overly. I don't think it has even bring abilities. Because the time is 900, it seems absolutely overpowered. You have the right and that's also an issue of the game, absolute issue of the game. So you should know that, you know, use magic the correct way. Yeah, that's really but also that, and I get more earnings for it right now than I was like thinking about this and work and so on. But yeah, the thing is that if you remove the items from the game, like when I used Possible the first time, and I was playing the first time, I spent all my potions on action, then I time really hard. Nothing else. But obviously, the older is more items. So you have the money, that's fine. For example, the Dragon Boss really makes no sense on this, because you have to want to do all the time. It's just spam your potions. Think about if you couldn't do this, you can have this hidden stuff each time you die. Even if you have the, you can use hidden stuff characters easily. However, obviously, everyone is dead if you die. If you die right away, that thing is definitely stupid. But yeah, but even with that, if you have this hidden stuff after the dragon gets moving that into the dagger meters, move that thing, that was to be, you know, like 10 times more. It pretty much one-shot everyone all the time, right? But I just kept spamming potions. Instead of having a hard boss battle, it's more like how many boss to have on you. Because probably in this game, which I read out like yesterday, I'll probably mention it when I'm not sure stuff it over this month, or this week, but things that the hard for this boss, and actually mentioned kind of with your emo thing, that you know, I aim for like 5, or I aim for like 48 or 40, or rolling on 17, doesn't actually matter. The same enemy, I rolled it still, yeah, you know, really good. And I aim for those levels, it doesn't matter, because even one shot you enemy, right, that's, I like it. The game is it is fucking with your impression of don't actually die in so all I did none of them actually beat there's no that's a reason for that time to support this game. That's not bad right there. Portuguese now I don't very roligt, but they don't. That would be more fun actually. And I guess I have to say that the rest of the other is not really bad. So we are more that was fun. They use some very good. Yes, they are strong on skill there.
夜だとすげえ綺麗だな。
オルティシエだともっと美しいそうだ。
へえ。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。またお越しくださいませ。
ここの味も結構イケてたな。あっつ。ジャケット脱いだらどうだ。
ガーディナにようこそ。
本当に綺麗ね。
ずっと見ていた。
お腹すいた。
うまいな。
すぐそこで取れた新鮮な魚介なんだって。
これは海の近くでしか味わえないよな。
本当に綺麗ね。
ずっと見ていた。
このお魚、僕の大好物の決定。あら本当？お肉より美味しい？それだとお肉だけどね。本当に綺麗ね。
ずっと見ていた。
うまいな。
すぐそこで取れた新鮮な魚介なんだって。
これは海の近くでしか味わえないよな。
いい匂い。本当に綺麗ね。
ずっと見ていた。
うまいな。
すぐそこで取れた新鮮な魚介なんだって。
これは海の近くでしか味わえないよな。
お帰りなさい。ご注文をお伺いします。またいらしてくださいね。
いらっしゃいませ。ご宿泊ですか？
あ、この写真いいじゃん。
でしょ？俺も好き。
それ恥ずかしくねえか？
だって誰も撮ってくれないんだから仕方ないじゃん。
今日も気合い入れていっか。
うん。
行こうぜ。
ノクト、あのさ何か写真で撮ってほしいリクエストない？
そうだな。グラディオを取っとけよ。
なるほど。了解。
Anyways, I had one bug in the game, unfortunately, I could not get the rest bug. It's very, very sad. Well, totally, if we don't know the game time, one bug. So, you can't complain too much, that was a PC game, especially.
おお、モンスターの群れだ。すっごいな。
大自然って感じだな。
そろ給油しないとまずいな。
Higher level he is by like 10 levels or like 50 levels if I found it. Yeah, like obviously I should have thought this again. Yeah, obviously, you know, like that's kind of weird, but it's kind of like okay.
これからどうする？情報収集でもするか？
ノクト次第だな。
But yeah, I mean, I can't complain too much though. That's in one way, but it definitely keeps the opera thing. What I don't like that what I kind of pointing out here is that I understand that they want to try doing that because that's very Western, right? However, the film here had kept too much of the Easterness that too much of the typical, you know, fantasy mechanic, right? And also that thing is crap. I just thought about this whole day and I decided this crap. I have a pretty much thought about the whole day. The acts are way too good. You should not. I mean, there's several acts, right? If you have 4 dead characters, just insta lose. After no session, insta lose. That's a little idiot thing like this. Every other damn game, everybody's dead. Except, of course, you had like a magic thing. There's like an outline. So, like, Tony magic, and next time you die, you resurrect, you know, with 1 health or something. It's fine. I mean, that's fine, of course. A lot of game has outline.
嫁さん昇進だって。すごいじゃないか。
Big difference. If you're actually dead, so all you can do playable on dead, right? Then you lose, right? Then you're lost. It's really interesting. The whole day is interesting. I don't think it's succeed with what I do.
気温はとても高いが、いい街だな。
God, right? That all the thing that you actually can see play never done. That is just stupid. I'll probably like once or twice, so I haven't really tried it out. But I guess they have a little time on you. I have been mega pissed at that. Really, and the music here is the worst. The worst, most simplistic, most confused music you've ever heard in this franchise.
美味しいよ。美味しいんだけどさ、ここらの店って何頼んでも甘辛系だよね。私3食これでも全然飽きないけど、私は2日に1回くらいがいいかな。やっぱり活気にあふれてるわね。しかも暑い。
it's pretty good.
さ
And
あ
when
仕
you reach
事
the
仕
point
事
then, look here, we have 87,000 gil. Because I mean, I have to do all these hunts here right now. Basically, all the beast coffee work, I've been doing, you know, like 20 total hunts, right? Which have all been pretty easy. So I can do them, you know, like, with items. So obviously I've been getting a lot of items from that. And also gaining like mega potions, mega everything. Suddenly I have, you know, huge amounts of items. And like a lot of gil ore. And already the boss most weapons in the game, which is fine, so you know, you spend on money. So now I can use, you know, spam shit potions all the time. It's really easy. And obviously if you do replay the game on like level 5 again and you don't have more money, it's a bit more hard. It's kind of weird. It's very constrained. Then I can pretty much like reload a million part of the game. It's 20 probably. Say one item right? So yeah. I really liked the game, that items were definitely used. That's also as well the maintaining. So I had to actually use the wooden batteries also. I had to actually use to make a potion. Had potions have been empty out several times. Had to use 3 mega seeds. I probably spent like 10 or so mega seeds in the game. My main potion has been 0, I spent all of them. Mega seeds I spent all of them. You know, I actually spent most of the items. Well, I spent 2 of them. Now have a good gathering. Yeah, early in the game, that is really good. And I learned something from that 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and I really agree with that. It's really fun. You have to actually spend your mega seeds. Because I don't know how many games I played next game, like 9 and beat Osma, and they did use as Osma. This is given like, I don't know, like in 29, you only get probably like 6 or 7 goals. But I probably never use none of it. I'm pretty sure I played the game 3 times, and I'm pretty sure I never use a mega electric 9 ever, right? In all the phases of the game, and I beat Osma in all the phases, and I never actually choose my mega. Of course, Osma is weak, yes, Queen is really low, and being on those higher damage and less health, which you have. So if you heal everyone at Osmar's level, that actually makes you weak. If you play in like Amaranth, Sudan, and over that bit, you primarily use Amaranth to heal, to use the other guys like mana back, you get no access. Yeah. You don't heal people, you just let you know something. Hitting her is like one point like hot yeah. So never use them. This game over had the probably like 10 or so right now. So that is really nice. That is really nice. And I like that. But as I mentioned, probably the daily and because if any boss is pushed to in the danger zone, it's one attack because they're so overpowering you. How to them so. This doesn't matter right there. So I guess that danger zone having less max life is probably big possible. I'm pretty much concentrating the game and have max life or less life, right? That's a lot of time. But it doesn't really matter because every enemy that I'm taking and dunning has pretty much killed me one way anyway. So I ignore that and play with, you know, counter life or touch life, and I have like full, you know, strength or magic on my bosses, and I keep throwing my DPS at them, right? Instead of actually hearing a lot, having less max life. That doesn't really affect me. So I think that is probably the biggest thing. The whole danger and you don't die and so on. That's the mission. Of course, out of the game, we should say really over level. And the game is too, as I mentioned, they're kind of weird. They're going into the western open world because the more western side, or more already has as well, or the more GTA 5 or something like that. And you're gonna go for that, but have not moved the typical mechanics of the so you're kind of left with, oh, I could level up to like 60 or maybe 10 quests, storyline, and kind of yeah, it's really weird. However, I would say one thing though. actually have very little stats per level. You don't get much for that, you get a little more health. So it's kind of also, that is one thing though. For example, the dragon, yes, there's one shot in me, right? Per attack. And it's kind of like, yeah, but I'm much stronger now. But it doesn't matter, I'm not stronger because, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, 10 or 15 levels higher than last time. But each level only gives like 50 health. Now I have like, 500 and 750 health, I guess. Yeah. That's more health. However, if boss needs like 3k more than I had last time, now it's like 2k more. So I'm still doing one something. Right? The levels are actually very unimportant in this game. Even if I have picked everything as a make level, this is more important. Because I have the grindiest build and anything. I've been pointing everything this thing with more vitality, more strength, more health. So I'm very, very like level stats oriented in my build. And I still think that levels isn't doing much. If you don't have that, levels are very little. But yeah.
ここ揺れた。
地震ってやつか。
I'll be more quiet now and enjoy that.
どうした？
なんか頭痛い。
But at the same time,
と
though,
思ったけ
I
ど
am very
大丈夫？
in one way
平気。
that I'm
Not
pretty much enjoying side quests all the time. I'm pretty much featured right now, so it's kind of weird to do it, I guess, because you could finish them before and early storyline. It's really weird. However, it's kind of impressive that I played the game for 50 more hours now, but I haven't actually gone to like the first cutscene in the game pretty much. And I said it's like 50 hours back. I hate that in one way, but I was impressed by it because wow, I would much rather have this game experience, but having maybe like not necessarily FF13 20 hours storyline and then you get more story. But let's say like 5 hours of storyline and then like FF7. You need me I would much rather have the main start than of work than FF13 20 hours having 30 hours or whatever. Yeah, but like the main thing, you get like you need 2 hours, you meet some characters, cutscenes with like a backstory, prepare for enjoy the game world. Right? This is like just enjoy the game world. That things that mean this thing. They really like it. Really feels like they can like have to be requested the time for newcomers and yeah, that is really weird, but they definitely do it, I guess. However, though, I think the movie for a bit of it, and the movie kind of gives you the idea of spoiler, yes. But more about the main, the villains of the world, not about his character. So it's really weird, but anyway, I'm gonna be way more quiet now when it's story that happens. But before, the last point of course to say is that my main point is to unlock case here. Let's unlock this blockade because we have like 3 or 4 quests up here. Which I guess is the Venice city. You've seen it on the trailers and so on. Is I guess the best I am very nervous. I am nervous that it's sort of gonna suck and I just playing all the optional quests for 50 hours and it's sort of horrible. Well, the story is probably going to be even quicker than usual in the first game.
Ah, 兄さん。
エリス。
Yeah, that's interesting. She's
みんな生きてる。足あるね。
But she's just not
あるはる。元気そうだね。
おかげさまで。
that.
ねえ、泊まるならここでしょ。
ああ、そうだ。
時間取れ。いろいろ聞きたい。
うん。
Yeah, the draft you can have one more ability on you. Spell ability. So that's 6 left of 5. So I think you have more than 10 probably.
よく無事だったな。ジャレット、タルゴットも。
ノクティス様、イリスは俺が守ってます。
申し訳ありません。孫のしつけがなっておりませんで。
ええや。
ありがたいお言葉でございます。では、そろそろ失礼を。
ノクティス様、おやすみなさい。
I have people hating on the character design because they're kind of uneven, like how they look. I think it's kind of Japanese feel to it, but I do agree that her and us four are very like Bishonen, right? They are like friendship.
お城とその近くがすごくやられちゃって、大丈夫だったとこも多いと思うんだけど。
目的はやはり限定的だったのか
ね。なんかあったらどんどん言ってね。
ああ、ありがとな。なんだよ。
ね、ルナフレーナ様この町にいらしてたって噂があって、でもすぐに町を出たって。無事でよかったじゃん。
分かった、ありがとう。
じゃあゆっくり休んでね。
Whoa, I just realized the microphone. My mic wasn't off, but it had fallen down from my headset. Shit. I just realized that right now. I was like, wait, where's the microphone down there for? Jesus Christ, I hope I heard most of what I was saying. Basically, if my voice wasn't heard then, my main issue with the game has been that, yeah, so T-lowers is basically, items are too good, we have too many of them. Right, that's the problem, and the danger zone thing is really weird. You can't die, and it should be more impactful. I think actually the biggest issue to mention is it should be more impactful having not max life, but each enemy pretty much you do on like the max. Each enemy that you do on max life, you know, that when you lose your max life, because they kill you anyway with max life or not. So each enemy you do on not max life should be more important, right? So you lower max life, if half max life, you should lose half your strength and so on. If that happened, the game would be much harder, right? And it actually makes more sense. I really think that the game should update that. Like that should be more, because now it's like it's really weird now. It doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I think it's interesting though. I have to agree a little. I don't mind it so far in the game. Actually, I miss more of the colorful Japanese storyline, like the characters like Neil, Riku, and so on. I kind of missed actually the more of the bright color scheme. The game is of course more darker, but still, right? I missed it. But yeah, it's kind of interesting though that they're looking. I would say like you know, like French or Italian. They give me kind of the European vibe, right? Like I mean, European vibe. But what she and Alpha are very visual and Sean Jones kind of like. You don't really feel it in the same world at all, in one way. But I don't mind the design of our characters at all. It's more like the old man should be more colorful. Right, he should be more colorful.
ねえボスケ。
ああ、あいつらは
みんなタルコットと散歩行っちゃったよ。街見てくるって。ねえ、私たちも行こう。
ああ、分かった。
よし、案内するね。
お待ちになった甲斐がありましたな。では、お気をつけて。
一番最初は市場かな。ついてきて。
喉がいがらっぽいわ。
But it's interesting. I always find it interesting how they can't really like translate name suffix in Japanese.
ここ、夜になるとすっごく素敵なんだよ。
A lot of kind of the comments does that. But you see in fan-made, they don't do that because they know that they're losing some of the simplicity to the character. It's really weird. She says like, "Oh, Nisha," it's like, you know, "Oh, big brother," instead of like, you know, "Oh, God, dude." That's a big difference if you call her brother by name or by, you know.
パーテラ市場って言って何でも売ってんの。楽しくなんない？いろんなの買いたくなっちゃう。
Because I mean, the thing is that it's a big difference in Japanese language.
お前が好きそうな
Depending
店あ
on
るも
what
んな
fish you use. If you use Unishan, Nishan, Anishan, and Aniki, whatever that's one. Yeah, expert that's easy. But yeah, right, obviously, that is a big difference. So it's kind of weird.
このお店
So
な
you
ん
lose
かいい
out
の
of
揃ってる
a
っ
lot
ぽ
of
い
the,
ちょっと見てていい
like, her,
待ってて
the relationship, or from her perspective.
お待たせ
Lost
じゃあ
speaking
次はね
English
工場
That obviously why I can play in Japanese, because that's a big lose, you ask me. In this, like, her Japanese voice actor has been a lot more of the character than what the English would have, or the intended. Definitely. Not so much a part of it. I think that kind of starts out, and yeah. So clearly here, it must be something in the game, like a dungeon or something. That place we left it. Maybe a tomb even, because you know, going by my usual annotation of tombs, we have 3 tombs here, right? But we have no tomb. We have one here, so there's no tomb here so far. So yeah, like one tomb here in the city that makes the most sense to me, or one here in this fort. But the city I think is much more reasonable. So yeah. Oh, she's actually in there. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I like it. I mean, obviously the details in the game is very, very good. Yeah, but this place, I think it's a tomb. Could be a tomb in this place.
あれが工場でねここの電気を作ってるんだけど
The tomb could be in the power plant in the book.
すごいんだよ働いてる人みんな女の人ここでは女性がどんな仕事でもするんだって
What, only women right there? I wanna be like, that sounds dangerous. To be like, how can that work? Yeah, I encourage her then. That's awesome, it's a feminist style.
興味ありまくりだな
Weird, like, why?
ちょっとやってみたいって思
How's
ってん
he
だろ
gonna place? I'm just like,
わ
what?
か
Why?
るかっこいいじゃんでもやっぱりオートと違う
Yeah,
ね
I hope they
びっ
explain
く
why
り
that is.
じゃあ次は展望公園にしよ
Well, it explains somewhat why there are only females on night in the game, I guess, because they're working on a day and then they go out on night or something. But even less than why they're all dressed like prostitutes, whatever you
オー
want
ト
to
と
say.
は違うけど
They all,
こんな
most,
家もいい
all,
よね
literally all of them have this. I read that a lot when I first saw that kind of clothing in old Islam. But all the females here at night, they all have this kind of weird ass open, right, you know, apron thing, where you have the kind of low cut pants, and then you have their butt cheeks is flopping out into the pants. It's really, really weird. I mean, yeah, the characters have a really weird outlay, right? The females in this town, and all of them. That model, I was like, what? That model was weird. I thought when I saw one of them.
ここの飲み物
And then
全
you
部い
see
い
all
ん
of
だ
them
よ
have
ね
that model here.
そうなんだ
This model,
観光客見込んで
that
ってい
has
う計
work
画
her overall
うまく
pants,
いって
right?
ないらしいな
So you see her pants is like that,
たらかしじゃね
and the butt cheek like that, right? You
みんな
see
が
kind of her
危ない
ass
の
line,
よ
ass crack. Like, yeah, those clothes are really weird. And it would, I mean, I thought they're really, very, very, very revealing. And it wouldn't be overly weird if, like, 1 or 2 characters have them, like this one. Yeah, you see this one, we have the jacket over them, or you see them without the jacket. Yeah, it's the same kind of model, right? But on Night City, everyone has that model, right? The one with the jacket or not the jacket. That kind of, yeah, buttocks, the pants.
こんな車乗ってみたいな
I guess it's gonna unlock the photo guy, Vivi. The weirdest name ever for a character. It's the one of the weirdest reference name ever. He looks so little like Vivi. I think he's gonna do it here. And,
着いたよここペゴラ展望公園っていうのほらあれメテオが見えるんだ
yeah, the meteor I have expected for a long time is a kind of
なん
crystal.
かこれ内緒のデートっぽいね
Yeah, I think I did. Yes.
だとしたら俺が兄貴に殴られる
変なこと言えないそれにノクトにはルナフレ
Yeah,
ー
what
ク
if
さん
I?
もいるし
In order, that's kind of weird in the game, right? The game's really much. That's I think the whole
も
story.
うみんな戻ってるかなそろそろホテルに帰ろっか
The game should present that better, right? Honestly, I mean, yeah, we have. I mean, as I mentioned, yeah, you just throw in the open world. The game definitely should have mentioned that better, or not mentioned. I mean, portray it better if I like Lunafire or not, right? Because I have no idea right now. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, like emotionally search myself. I pretty much have a lot actually, regardless because I played him so much as a character. I fought so much with him, and fought so many bosses with my friends so on. So I am very like emotionally attached to him, just from the kind of the experience. But so now I'm just trying to be kind of like, so what's my mindset here? I'm trying to be, not in my head, trying to immerse myself. What's my mindset? Do I wanna fuck Lunafire? You know, that's kind of like, do I wanna sleep with her? Is she like my sister to me? You know, what's the relationship really? Because she's kind of is raised by my father, little, so you know, I'm trying to kind of just immerse myself into the character. But they have not actually supported in the game, right? Because the game gives you a storyline. So I actually have no idea how Noctis feels about the princess. That's interesting. I have no idea actually. It's kind of weird. It's always flirting with her now. Because I was like, I don't know, maybe I should flirt with Iris.
喜んでくれて嬉しい。市場で買ってたの、ノクトのだから。でもまだ内緒。楽しみにしてて。
おかえり。じゃあタルコと街で聞いたって話。
わかった。
これそんな口よ。
ああ大丈夫。俺一般市民ですんで。
ノクティス様が滝の中で見つけたのはこの町に古くから伝わる伝説の剣なんです。
ここでは王家の力が伝説になっていたようだ。
なんとも誇らしい話だろ。
だな。どうもな、タルコと。
That's actually weird. What? Would she otherwise tell me to? Would they probably like tell me to go to the waterfall otherwise? I guess because it's like, oh, you gotta go to the water. You already been there. Cool. Oh, this is yeah. Obviously, the meteor is like something to do with weapons and crystals.
大丈夫？どうしたの？
エリス、心配すんな。
Very
展望
bad
公園から
animated
カーテスの大皿が見えたよな。
cyber character.
うん。
Yeah,
望遠鏡もあるよ。行ってみようか。
ああ、痛みがそこと関係しているなら何かわかるかもしれない。
Yeah, I'm definitely. Wait, what? Oh yeah, so Noah actually got a lot of quests here. Very nice. But yeah, I am definitely excited to find out what this is. But anyway, I guess they would probably tell me to go to the waterfall if I haven't seen it before, because yeah, otherwise they probably say that, you know, oh, we heard about this legend at the waterfall about the weapon or something. But now it's like, oh, yeah, the weapon ready. I guess so. Probably. Let's just see it again. You might say more things. I'm actually wondering about that game. But the game has not actually told me anywhere in the game to find the weapons. The only thing the game ever told me, this was afterwards, the only thing the game ever told me was that if you go to the secret tomb, obviously this one is open, this is a freebie, and this other one here is, what is it? See, this down here, and actually is, you know, it's destroyed, right? It's been robbed. When you go there, it tells you about this dungeon, right? However, I already done the dungeon before I found that thing. So yeah, but actually kind of interesting I think so far in the game, because no one has actually told me, and this is a very typical Japanese role-playing game thing, right? That someone should tell you that, oh, like in this town, like there's a legend about the magic scepter in the volcano or something, right? I don't know, but it's something like that. Someone should tell you that, oh, you know, you're looking for weapons. Yeah, it's about this story about the bird is setting us there. Someone here should be like, you know, go there again. But this one was actually very easy to get at, because you pretty much just the frog quest, which is like go here and kill a frog, and it's like one step less. That's why it's a very much a freebie, right? I'm sure it's a boss in the way, but I mean it's a freebie to understand what it is, because we get the side quest to go there pretty early anyway, so. What if you mention more?
Noctis-sama.
Maybe not now then. I'm thinking that.
本当に大丈夫?
Yeah, you talking about my thing. But yeah, it's kind of weird that he's the first character in the game so far. Then, of course, I haven't watched the story, I guess, but he's the first character in the game that has kind of been like, oh yeah, you know what, it's a weapon in the waterfall. Or not the weapon in the waterfall, I guess, but he probably will tell you otherwise. He probably will tell you something like, there's a legend about a hero had here 1,000 years ago. He'll probably tell me some kind of, story, right?
なあ兄ちゃん、ハンターだろ。車の移動も多いよな。
まあそこそこ。
じゃあちょっと頼みがあるんだが、様子のおかしい配送車を見つけたら荷物を回収してきてくれないかな。街道で襲われたらしくてね、車が乗り捨てられてる状態なんだよ。
Probably very easy question. And I don't think we can be a question. See if we can find them there. Let's see what it is. Okay, that's it. Probably go there. Get that one. One more here, right?
ああ、お兄さんハンターですか？
まあそんな感じか。
うちの店、実は商品の仕入れに新しい経路を確保したくて。
新しい経路。
地域のハンターと交渉中なんだけど、連絡が来なくなっちゃったんですよ。契約破棄かな。もし近くに寄ったらハンターに意思を確認してもらえませんか？
飲み物でも買うかな。
Find the hunter. Oh, it's down there at that town. That town thing is a very interesting assignment.
一風変わった少年だったな。
まあ生意気なガキだ。
兄さん、今何かハンター仕事は請け負ってるかい？
ああ、なんだ。
ちょっとうちの農場まで行って食材を調達してきてもらえないかな。メルダシオに依頼しようと思ってたんだが、兄さんが暇なら頼んじゃおうかとさ。詳しい話は農場の方でよろしくな。
Very weird how you design that thing, right? Because you get there and yeah, you're like, there's no hunt there. It's no hunt there. It's just really, really funky. Did you get there? Are the boats on there? No, that's the one. Okay. Oh, that's the finally I quested that place. The whole yeah, that's weird farm. I was wondering like why is nothing here? Like nothing here. So kind of map quest something. So it's really weird and couldn't find anything. Obviously, it's want to go and do them very quickly. Just drive over there and get them. But yeah, let's just get. I really want to see this. I think it's very interesting in this thing. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. No, that's very true though. I did get to see the disc actually when I got the specific ice weapon. When I put the ice weapon in the ice cavern behind the waterfall. So yeah, that kid probably yeah, absolutely. That is probably pretty clear right now when I look at the game right now. That kid will very much likely. I'm very sure now thinking about it. That kid would, or even before the kid, would give you the quest to find the this weapon, right? I think it's a sword, the Wanderer, and then you get that thing, you do it, then you get the cutscene of the mission the first time, and then you go back here again, and it's a pretty good news to look at it. That makes a lot of more sense about it. That's why I got the cutscene specifically at this weapon, not the volcano or something. But yeah, I did get something though after both the volcano and the wood one. This one I don't remember, this is a freebie, so. But yeah, if it was a freebie in this game, this one you can go and get. This is the first one you get. You just go there, you drive up there and get it. There's no boss, not just out there, emptiness. It's kind of weird. Like this one here, I love that that's in the game. I love that I did it. This one also in open, but it's destroyed, right? So yeah, this one made no sense. I was like, why is it here? What's guarding this? Why can't someone take it? So this one, it made a lot more sense. Then you can have one that's open, but destroyed one not destroyed. Yeah, that's a good part of the game. Here it is.
Wow! 君はおお
Oh, Viv only.
の方から来たハンターさん
That's very good. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Viv.
ああ、やっぱりあっちは大変だったね。お金とか困ってない？
Yeah, Viv.
僕、人手に困っててさ、できればお仕事頼みたいななんて。どう？
どうって。
仕事の中身は。そうだね。写真撮ってきてもらおうかな。カーテスの大皿。南北から1枚ずつ。
いいけど。
え、本当？助かるよ。それじゃあ仕事に使うカメラなんだけど。
いや、持ってる。
ああ、そうなんだ。用意いいね。じゃあ僕はここで待ってるから写真頼んだよ。
Okay, so that's probably. Oh, so you can do them one at a time. Okay. I'll go back to him, I guess. I'll do like one of each. Yeah, up that area. Okay. This, yeah, my brother told me they were.
安請け合いしちまったが。
This is a negative now. Then we have to talk about.
何か裏があり
You
そう
have
な
too
様
much
子だっ
money
た
in
な。
the game already, so.
まあ大
That's
丈
quite
夫だろ
safe.
う。
Right now, so yeah. Oh wait, that's
あれ
that guy.
偶然。
I mean, he should be.
おい、
like,
またお前か。
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in the boss of the game. This the counselor,
ね
like the leader.
昔話興味ある？
Empire, right?
巨神がさ、隕石の下で王様を呼んでる。神様の言葉は人にはわからないからな。頭が痛くなる人もいるかもね。
どうすればいいの？それ。
会いに行ってみる？
Know the guys because they are more
何か
important
伝え
in
たいんだと思う
it.
よ。
Be informed enough to know how he looks like.
一緒に行こ
乗るか？
行ってみて。
やばけりゃ戻る。
ああ、じゃあそれで。
Yeah,
俺の名前すっごく長くてさ、略してアーデンなんだけど、この愛称で呼んだよ。車で行くからさ、みんなで駐車場まで行こうか。俺も愛車で来たんだよ。君たちの車はレガリアだっけ？2台でドライブもいいな。うん、いいね。
Yeah, this seems really weird. That obviously a trap, but like. Yeah, I'm thinking. You know, he's not in that thing. Yeah, he's evil, clearly from that alone, right? Iris and the other guy here, it's called Core, right? They get to be in the street out there. He doesn't. But yeah, I think he's gonna be a boss later in the game. Counselor. A face feel to it. He's very possibly the man behind the man. You know, the dragon actually is the man behind the man controlling the empire. I'm guessing he has like darkness, magic, something like that.
準備できた？さあ、準備できてからおいで。
back and forth with that, okay. I'm thinking, do we have to attack? Story quest, they're not very interesting, to be honest. They're very like simple quests. And like I want to see the disc. I will read this
準備
now.
できた？じゃあ、
Story quest will give me
運転手は俺が指名しよう。君がいいね。お前の車を運転させろ。その場合はレンタカー代をいただきますが。
I want to drive this car.
じゃあ、君がレガリアを運転で決まり。
He didn't let me do it. I was like, come on, man. Oh, lame. I'm pretty sure the pass was overboard this game. But my car has like no fuel at all. So I'm interested in... Oh, that's the end of the chapter actually. That's all now. Oh, yeah, this bastard. Okay, it's interesting. It's finally out of chapter 3. Finally, after like 45 hours or so, we left chapter 3. That's nice. Longest chapter ever. That's a very long chapter 3. I'm pretty sure the other chapters, are gonna be shorter. Yeah, I mean, I want to see some more story parts right now. I would be satisfied just doing those other quests. They're also very uninteresting too, like go to the photos, so something you can do later in the game. It wouldn't give me anything new actually. I already have a lot of money, right? And the other quest, there's one of them where it's like go and kill some level 10 enemies already. We're at level 10, so. However, one thing though, I won't even get like a percentage of a level, right, if I do them. So doing those side quests, this won't make me even stronger because I'm already so strong. So they will have very little effect on my, total level, right?
言っておくけど競争じゃないよ。ちゃんと俺の後についてきて。ついてこられなきゃゲームオーバーだよ。あとくれぐれも俺の愛車にぶつけないように。いちいちうるせえな。早く行けよ。ではどうぞ。安全運転で。
Interesting enough, it did not let me.
ガーディナでもあったけどさ、旅行でもしてんのかな。
旅行で偶然というには無理がある。やつは俺たちを待ってやがっただろう。
俺もそこが気になる。そしてどこの人間なのかも。
帝国人っぽくもないけど。
と言ってルシス人でもねえよな。
Get it pretty much on this fuel. I think I'm gonna be out of fuel before I get there.
正直関わりたくない。
でも断ったらカーテスの大皿には入れない。
王子はどうもあのおっさんをよ。
ああ。ただの変な中年都市か。
だよね。俺も同じ。
とりあえず最初の作戦通り。
やばければ戻るだな。
ノクト、頭痛は平気か？
今は平気だ。たまに来る。
運転中にひどいのが来ねえといいな。
やばかったら止まってね。
この先にしるべはあんのか？
っていうか野宿すんの？どっかでちゃんと休もうよ。
野宿でちゃんと休みはいいだろう。
せめてモービルキャビンでしょ。外のどこがそんなにいいの？
自然の中だってのがまず最高だろう。時間にも追われねえし、勝手気ままにやれんだろ。
そのあたりはノクトも気に入っていそうだな。
結構性に合ってる。
ハンター仕事を甘く見るわけじゃねえ。
今日はここで休むか。
おい、目的地はどうなったんだ？
焦らなくても逃げないよ。
そういう答えは聞いていない。
これさ、5人で旅行状態だよね。
ないわ。
ひとまずテントを立てるか。
いや悪いけど俺外大嫌いなんだわ。金は俺が出すからあっちのモービルキャビンで休もう。
They get now, so kind of random.
何のゲームの呪文だよ。
Yeah, so he said trick of wisdom. What?
Yeah.
Let's try this. Probably get to the town, so you can use summon enemies then I guess to fight them. Or not. Huh. Maybe it's overnight. Okay. I have no idea. I was like, what? But it is a new quest there. Or is that him? The Arden? Which is obviously this chancellor. What is actually left there? This quest might be the one you summoned this.
私はカンナギの血を引いています。母と。
どこへ向かわれたんだろうな。
Yeah, streak in the Luna Fae. Yeah, the episode of very good.
何も心配はいりませんよ。少しでも痛みが和らぐと良いのですけれど。
ルナフレーラ様。
命を育みし星よ、人々を闇よりお守りください。申し訳ありません。すぐには無理なのですが、何日かすれば。
なんという。
This town actually.
ありがとうございます、ルナフレーナ様。
ルナフレーナ様、今朝村を出てようやく。
おつらいでしょう。
はい、本当にありがたいことで。
では始めましょ
う。
町でかくまってやりゃよかったのに。
本当だよ、俺んち来いってな。なあ、神さんを追い出すわ俺。ノクト、オートに戻ってからも鍛錬を続けろよ。
なんだよいきなり。
結婚後は世界から注目浴びることになんだろう。
そうかな。今もそうだけどあんま気にされないんじゃない？
I was thinking, why can't she use magic? That like only the king is on? How does she use magic? Is it my magic sent to her?
今もまだ気にされていないからこそだな。
Should we have her in the team
ハ
instead
ッ
of?
としねえまんまじゃルナフレーナ様がお気の毒だろう。
ああ、そうか。ノクト。
I was thinking if you're close, maybe perhaps to like that place, you teleport out.
フレーナ様に。
Gonna do the it's kind of the arena quest. It's kind of weird how you just went from 10 to 20 right away there because we did actually fight anything. We did actually do anything new for that as well. Okay, kind of wanna do the side quest. I'll see the disc.
ふさわしい男になんないと。
I'm just gonna save actually because I'm a little paranoid since the crash in here. But it is probably out to save though when I enter the new chapter. Kind of wanna do like an auto save here. No, it's not. Fine. I suppose it was how it's about that here.
カンナギ。
ここから先は簡単には引き返せない。行くのかい？本当に大丈夫？
It's probably a bit dungeon then. So everybody's good dungeon. I mean, this must be something in the game, absolutely. I mean, I just saw that thing. As soon as I saw that cutscene earlier in the game, I was like, Jesus, this is gonna be the origin of magic. Something like that.
あのメテオを動力になって
Yes, but you
ど
can
こを
store
見ついたの？
alien crystals.
メテオって普通に近づけん
or
の？
how magic
巨
was
神がメテオを受け止めた
created
時
by my ancestors in the game.
一部が砕けて飛び散った。使われているのは周囲で見つかるかけらの方だ。
でけえのは今でも巨神が支えてんだろ。
ご苦労なこったな。
肩も凝るだろうね。
その分ダスカ近辺の巨神やメテオへの信仰は熱いと聞く。
実際あの下ってのはどうなってんだろうな。
かなり暑い場所へ入ることになるが、カメラは大丈夫か？
ああ、そうだね。隕石の炎なんて言ったらどうかな。
壊れても買えはねえんだろ。
車に置いてっか？
いや、持ってくよ。せっかくメテオの近くに行くんでしょ。巨神の姿も見えるかもしんないし。
写真に収めなきゃ気が済まない。
置いてって取れないより持ってって壊れる方が後悔しない。
かっこいいな
って思うと思ってる。
ああ、頑張れ。
But also, of course, so recall that is the place where you get the cutscene about the video.
イグニスのメガネって熱は平気なの？
おそらく問題ないと思うが。
まあ、ダメになってもそんなに困んないだろ。
極端に悪いわけじゃねえしな。
え、そうなの？
ま ないと何も見えないわけではないんだ。
だったら普段撮っとけば。
いや、
そこは違うんだよな。
はっきり見えねえと気分が悪いんだと。
まあぼやけているのは好きじゃない。
はあ、やっぱきっちりしてんだね。イグニス、運転席以外って気分ど
う？恐ろしい。
恐ろしいのかよ。
昔の王子の運転を知っている身としてはな。
そりゃどうも。
本でも読んでろ。気が紛れるぞ。
着いたよ。嘘じゃねえだろうな。俺がいつ嘘ついたかな。
基本嘘っぽいっていうか。
ま、信用ならねえな。
俺だよ、俺。ここ開けて。ほら、一緒に来てよかったでしょ。こう見えて俺、顔が広いんだよね。神様はこの先にいらっしゃるよ。
帰るの？
無事に君たちを送り届けたからね。それじゃ、ごきげんよう。
Being a bad guy, like he doesn't want to fight us personally, like he wants to be to fight boss or whatever, right? And then he, yeah.
奇妙な男だったな。
できれば二度と会いたくない。
すっごい嫌ってるね。
Very typical issue that very typical trope, right? In a lot of this kind of bad, he's obviously the evil person.
あの人って神話に詳しいのかな？
結構知ってる感じだよな。
Transform himself to a demon or something like that, right? And clearly he could kill us right now, probably. He couldn't because I'm power level like crazy, but if I went to level 10, he probably could have killed me, right? And that is like, you know, I will go now and do something else, right? Because he's planning his evil thing. This could be a tomb.
この先に行けばいいのか?
I mean,
王様でして何して
a
やがるん
dungeon
だ
for
が。
sure. This place, oh, it's really nice actually. You can see the whole. Yeah, obviously a dungeon. Might very well have one of those extra lines in it. This is the first, oh, it's the second storyline dungeon, I guess. First one I got it after I went.
遺跡か。
Enemies probably be very easy though. I really think this game would have been. We're gonna see it now then, but I think this game would have been just because of open world workers.
あれ、一体何？
王の墓がこんな場所にあるとは。
お力を借りてかねえとな。
ああ、そうだな。
That probably be way better. That was gonna be it now. Oh, it's a tomb. So it's just a tomb. I don't know. I mean, it's just a meteor, right? It's like a kind of magic volcano. So yeah, I mean, it must be the origin of magic or something. A meteor that wouldn't just be, yeah. But it's a tomb. A boss is probably up here now. So here we have a lance, maybe. What's up a dungeon? I thought it was about a dungeon, but it used to be the tomb, but that's the native game. A blade.
ああ、地震！
できるぞ！
危険だ！離れろ！
Things I saw on my whatever. Oh yeah,
ノクト！止まったか。
Oh, here's a... Yeah, okay, quick.
ほらよ、上がれ！
What if he's gonna die? That didn't do anything, probably. I like the little details they had the flashlight, like the battle. Nice now. That's the sorry. Oh, this might be the summon then because I read the pamphlet book, whatever, at the resort, right? And it mentions like Shiva and so on. It pretty much mentions typical gods right in the game, like Shiva. And Tact has been a summon so
大丈夫？ノクト！無事でいるようだな。
Yeah, we just beat him and then you
上がってこられるか？
いや、こっちに道がある。
先行ってるわ。
降りられる場所探せ。
分かった。俺たちも進んでみる。無理はするな。
ああ。
どっから行くの？
Okay. Well, maybe this is my ally. See, this takes a lot. The guy, the Ordin, I think it's the council, right? He should be the chancellor of the empire. That guy is really weird in that sense, because if he didn't plan for me to just fight this guy, or like if it's like he didn't know what's gonna happen, I guess, and he's hoped to me to get the weapon. And it might be that they want me to get all the weapons for some evil reason. But it feels kind of weird that, yeah, like this guy is against me right now, so it doesn't seem like much of a death trap for me. He's like working in serious ways to be evil. Yes, but it's a blanket anyway. So it's a blanket.
気が立ってやがる。あんまり刺激すんなよ。
Very nice. But the game is very well.
忠告はしっかり聞いとけ。
The game is very well.
そういうの何度も聞いてるし。
The dungeon is so different. Yeah, it's like the cane or so.
てめえ。
Hey! There's the bench for.
Hey!
Doesn't matter all the gadgets. They just keep it well there. So that's the weak enemy. But yeah, like I think the game definitely, as the game is done, how the world is the one, much more unusual. The game will definitely benefit with having like enemies being your level, more fire. Yeah, the game probably would benefit from that. There's a lot of fire here. Just craft a fire spell. Yeah, so go on a flask. I was kind of unsure because the 5 one I had earlier is kind of exactly so it fit the UI right, but yeah. So it's been quite like a good fire spell. Probably not be good at the enemies here, but we can have it for later. It's an easy one like yeah, like the magic. Yeah, this one. Store it. To change my gear actually, I use in the spell-based stuff, right? Sort it. You can go to like the typical physical damage. Obviously, I'm way stronger than enemies here, so you go for like the strength item instead. I think it's this vitality. This is the next one. I believe. Yeah, really great stuff. 50. He has like pretty weak stuff. We can move some of the spell-based setup. Actually, yeah, we can use the axe actually. Well, yeah, let's look at the new weapon by the way. So it's vitality, health based, or tank based. Yeah, so it's more of a tank item. We could use the axe. Yeah, this week anyway. And potentially we could use the weapon from the dragon. It's a strong weapon in the game, I think. It gives you. Yeah, but that seems kind of weird how bad the weapon is. Like, it gives you a lot of health, but it doesn't. Yeah, health and like mines and everything. It doesn't even give you strength. Like the axe gives you minus in vitality, plus in strength, right? So you have to pay off there. This is like some health, minus in every defense stat, except straight defense of all elemental attacks or better against you. That is pretty shitty because like 200 health, but you take double damage on every spell. that is not like comparable. That's to be compared at all. This is a new one. That is pretty good actually. The new one. It has like more health, more vitality. No drawbacks at all. It's good. We have the bow work and the crossbow. It's a magic based one. It's really good actually. The scepter as a move is the poise. It's very good. It's a lot of magic. Probably the best one in the game. These two together, amazing. Sword of the Tall, and that's that one. Just this one's interesting too, then, because it gives you 1000 health, but mine is in like it's super tanky. It's a shield, right? Yeah, it gives you you'd be useless at fighting. This one is a lot of health. Then I'm gonna go with things that you wanna run around with the sword. You fight with it, but you wanna only because you die. I guess it is a new one. Vitality. Well, no, this means more. I want one of these, obviously. Actually, Sept is pretty good thing about it. It's always good. There's no drawback, actually. It's good for all as well. But this has probably better left. Actually, that's a new one. Try this for now. Okay. But yeah. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, the game probably benefits a lot from removing the whole stick with the dagger-ting or having less max life on each beard. You have less max stats, much more power, so you actually overreach if you don't spam things down and so on. Then you also build even more power, pretty good. Now instead, and yeah, and the storyline. I mean, the game you know, that this is a good place to go back to this one fight, yeah. But the game is a little weak in that, right? You have too much freedom, so they can't use the typical game design on it. Makes it too easy, right? But yeah, this will give me the first one. I'm pretty sure on that. Not only the Titan looks, you know, like a friend to me, just news to me. He also
ギリギリの幅だな。早く行けって。のんびりすんな。
Titan is not a very common summon. It's not like Ramu or Shiva you can find it.
さっさと生きてえんだよ俺は。
Myrmonden is even a character in FF1.
自信だ。落ちんじゃねえぞ。だからシャレになんねえな。早いとこ渡っちまうぞ。ノクト、ついてきてるか。なんだ。強心。お前話すんのは後だ。渡りきれ。くそ、早く。先には進んでる。焦んな。
I'm not scared of the beast like oh, this is so nice. Yeah, man, yeah.
もう少しだ。
Very nice. That's the reason why I do like this power.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I can play more about the game. Like, very focused.
随分と手荒い歓迎じゃねえか。早く話がしてんだろ。相思相愛で何よりだ。行くぞ。
Yeah, like the game has a lot of that. I mean, that's kind of really nice campaign for the game as well, though. Being with power, I can just go in and out, do this dungeon, listen to kill, and all about the enemies. I can just really like look at the visuals, see what the story is, and that's the story too. That's one reason why I love being with power. So don't get me wrong, I really like that. It's more like. I think it's more about you hit the threshold, we have too much money, slash, you know, okay, the game elemental is too good, and the whole stick with that. It's too easy, so yeah, you can abuse the game too much. It's too easy to abuse it. Or abuse it, but it's too easy to find like the optimal path is quite clear. And I find it very amusing, except for people play that element, even if you kept your own, you're all crap and so on, like what the fuck, they're all really good. And I actually love that the magic are, you know, friendly fire. You keep killing those guys all the time. I love them. And the magic do look different depending on how you craft them. If you come out with elements.
いい加減にしろ。ちった落ち着け。なんだよ。お前は王家の人間じゃねえのか。
Yeah, Gladius.
王家の人間だよ。だったらなんだ。嫌ってほど自覚してるわ。自覚してねえとは思ってねえよ。だがな、 さっきから何度も危ない目に遭ってる。俺も気が張ってんだよ。アミシティア家は言ってみりゃ王の盾だ。盾として王を守れ。ガキの頃から教え込まれてんだ。俺なりに消化して納得して誇りに思ってる。頭痛もあって集中できねえんだろう。忠告くらいちった聞いとけ。分かったよ。
What? Really? Like, is that a permanent thing? I was like, what? It's like a lot more strength now, permanently. Like that's huge stat, right? That's really huge. I've been playing. Is that a serious thing? I've been doing all extra dungeons and hunts where I could have 50% more strength than what I have. Yeah, could I have had 50% more strength on this more strength? Okay, so I have a bit more reasonable. Yeah, because I mean, obviously I have been very low. Yeah, I don't think that's very weak, you know.
キルト帝国兵を見たっぽい。
はあ、あれそうだな。
Seriously? Or is it a temper thing? I hope it's a temper thing. This is greeting on me. Otherwise it's ridiculous. Like I've been playing the whole game with having like you do a story part and it makes it stronger. But yeah, that makes no sense because then it feels like all animals will be stronger, right? Like in FF13 you have to beat the storyline and sort of part, then you can get the last levels in the game, so you get stronger. So if the game would force you to do the storyline in this game, I wouldn't mind it, but then I think you have more problems with it was to me. It's probably
ようやく着いたぜ。
分かってる。
Man, I think it's more time for me. Guess it used to help me activate Titan. And yeah, it definitely has a kind of obviously a very, you know, Atlas feel to it. That's kind of weird though. Why is it called Atlas then? I always find Titan is a weird name for him in the game as well. Because all the characters in the Final Fantasy game has the, you know, like different gods and so, like Shiva. It's of course it's a beautiful female though, instead of like a man. But anyways, they have like names based on different gods and so on. But Titan, that is a typical race, right? A Titan in Greek mythology, Roman mythology. That's just the older gods, right? That give birth to the Olympians, right? And then kill them or like trap them. So obviously it's an Atlas here. Is carrying the world. This foot of it. Just we take an image of it. But I have to say though, I think that I do really think that Square Enix and this is really well made in a lot of sense, because here you clearly see that you know, this is kind of interesting because they like to take different kind of mythologies and, you know, religions and so on that they find, they can incorporate that. I think that overall Japanese creators are very good at that. So if we look at One Piece and so on, the Oda that plays that, I think it's Square, I think it's very typical in Japanese, because they're not so afraid of it. Maybe it's like a PC thing, but they are not very afraid of saying, okay, let's use the, like Breath of Fire 2 is clearly the last boss is like, you know, the Christian God pretty much, Abraham God pretty much. In the third and fourth game as well, a little in the third game as well, especially in the second game. That's like God is called Eve, right? Or Ivan, but that's the name is Ivan and so on. But it's literally like the Christian God pretty much, but it's eating people's soul. So they like doing that, you know, taking other cultures and so on, and they put him in because it looks cool. So I like that because that's one of the great things in Japanese, I think, creators, because they're not afraid of saying this is a good concept to use it, or like this is a good, like a great, you know, like a famous story or famous character. We can incorporate that, make it more, you know, emotional attached, make it more immersive, whatever, right? Make it more recognizable. Clearly, this is a Titan is an Atlas reference. It should be called Atlas. It's only one point because I don't get it. But yeah, I think this is very well done. Very impressive actually. Also really nice, I see that thing to his hand. Take a bit of One thing though, I mean, I don't mind this. One thing I don't mind is they're gonna I want to see the bosses right. My heart is pretty right. So I kind of go like these bosses were my level, like plus 10 of my level, right? Instead of like, you know, just being on the level. I think in this game, they have never used it before fantasy games. It's 8. So I get it. 8 actually, think about it, 8 actually is really fucking weird, I think. Think about it. 8 is actually like all the enemies in the game are your level, but not the bosses, if I remember 8 correctly. So you could become level 108, use a few hours of grinding. I did that once when I played the game, second time I played it, in the Balam Garden. You can become level 100 by killing the T-Rex. So you do it 8 is that you draft, you draw special enemies, you draw death from like the second or third boss in the game. The siren, you draw that. I think I had a siren, I think. And then you draw the thing. You put 100. You have a siren level up a bit. Then you put 100 of death on your weapon on the skull. Then you can one shot each enemy that's weak against death. So if it's a T-Rex in the Balam Garden, you one shot it, and in FF8, because your level is like set to your level, so each time you level up in that game, you only need 1000 experience points, and all enemies always give you the same amount of experience points. The T-Rex gives you 1150 of that, so you get more than one level per battle, and you one shot it. So you can grind at that place, and in 1 or 2 hours, you actually get the max level. I did it the second time I played the game. I just discovered that myself, and I did it, tried it out. And the thing is that game is actually really fucking weird. Actually, the reverse of what I want in this game is, I guess, one of this game is because in that game then you do that in F8, and then the bosses are a set level, but not the random enemies. So actually, it's really fucking weird and actually really bad. And of course, many people dislike 8, 7, and 9 especially, and I do as well. And man, I like 8, but it's kind of weird. Concept is kind of weird. The card game is really good, but Chocobo is really bad. 9 has both the card game and Chocobo. I mean, 9 is a very, very good game. I said earlier today that 9 is very, very easy. It's absolutely very easy, especially if you do Chocobo early and get the dance weapon on like the very low level. Then you can watch every enemy in the game is done, up to like level 50 something. So it's very easy to abuse, by the way, in that sense, if you know the game, between the games. But in FF8 then, that is really fucking weird. So you get to max level really easily, or even if you do it my way, but yeah, max level. But the bosses are always a set level. So you're gonna one-shot every boss in the dungeons up to, you know, like the last 2 levels in the game if you do that what I did, by finding it as a kid by accident. But your normal enemies are gonna be much harder, so it's actually really weird. Obviously what you want, as in this game, I hope that happens, but I hope that this enemy here can be level 18, fine enough, but the boss should be, you know, my level plus 20 or whatever, right? The boss should be epic, so FF8 thing about actually failed miserably. The normal enemies were harder, and I just rather have it like here, is kill the normal enemies, get the boss quickly, get me the cutscene, so I can see the cutscene in the storyline and go on, right? I'd rather get that than having enemies take like a long time to kill, get to the epic boss takes them on hit. Like that is really weird, yeah. So actually, I think about it, I like FF8. I probably would give it like a 9 or 10, but if I would like 10, 15 years ago, right? But today I was really at the FF15 is so far actually better than 8 it is on that one. But 8 actually was much weaker than both 7 and 9, especially on the combo system. You had much more possibility because you had the kind of GF thing and so on, but yeah, 8 was weird. And you had like, I liked that you had 4 like slots in characters, you had attack, magic, item, and I think summon as the base thing. But it was much better having like attack, some kind of weird attack for Urban because some weird attack. So you did like much more damage. Where like you shot 3 shots in one, so you did almost like, you know, triple damage, which you max damage times 3 instead of using max damage for a time. And then you can have like revives, you could revive someone, so if you items you could max revive them right away instead. So you had like attack, limit break. You had like attack because that gives you I think limit break. You had like attack, triple attack, revive, and then some kind of buff or something on like Urban, stuff like that. Actually, 8 was that was interesting, but poorly explained in the game, and most of the skills are useless. It's kind of weird. Yeah, kind of weird. It was weird actually. The storyline is good. Yeah, storyline's good. The world is good. Probably most common system is weird. leveling in the game is pointless because you get stronger, as I mentioned. So you only want AP, so you can level your guardians. And then actually I do like an 8 you can miss some guardians, you can miss like half of them, like permanent, instead of back to the save as well. It's actually very punishing. 8. I think even I think it's even the train in 8. You need to even like, you can't just like get the train, but you have to actually get it by getting different items in the game. I think it's at one point in the game you're on the technical city, that's called Luga City, and you have to be in that place, and you have to like kill. I think it actually is the Quirrell or something, some kind of the cats or some more like evil death type of necromorphs enemy in that place. And then you can have like 5 or so plus some kind of potion from the enemies you need to use to craft this like poison summon. And if you don't do that, if you don't do that, like farmers have it, you can never get it. That is really weird. You have to go to that specific place in the game. There's a storyline dungeon which you can never return to. So if you're doing a storyline dungeon, you have to actually get random encounters, enough of them, and get those like key items. It's actually really weird and actually very stupid. But anyway, back to this game. I was thinking about that actually. Yeah, 8 wasn't great either. At least, yeah. Well, 8 is definitely one of my lower favorites. It's more about the story characters. And also, I mentioned earlier, well, 8 is actually more similar to this game because the characters are very futuristic, right? 9, you're all crazy weird, so they kind of completely went from 8. And they like to experiment, right? 10 is more like, they're more beautiful for this sort of blue, but yeah, the clothing is all more interesting. 8 are kind of dull actually, and then of course in 12 they're also kind of human, but a little more interesting in 8, but not so much more. I think 12 is making the story as well, so yeah. And but 12 is great on the combat system, amazing. Great on the game world, amazing. All of it is amazing, so but weak on storyline. And the 13 I think is amazing on the characters. I love everyone. I love Lightning, Snow, Vanille, Hope, Sash of course, and Fang. I love Fang. All the characters have amazing character design. I think actually 13 is the best character design, and probably after that is 9 and then 7 probably. So, but 13 is interesting because they're all humans and so on, but they have very distinguished clothes and hairs and so on. This game everyone looks kind of the same in a way. So I think that's a little point. I like 50 characters so far, but it'd be interesting if they had a little more different things. They're always very visual, right? It would be interesting if they were a little more different. One of them could be an ogre. You kind of like, so yeah, but it's interesting. But definitely you can see that it's same as in Namura. It's on both 8 and 15 because they're very similar, and but look better in 15 though. So, but yeah, so a long rant. I was realizing. It's more like, oh, I love it. Clearly, I'm linked.
何ボサッとしてる。 おや、
なんとかなったか。
これでもう終わった？
どうした？
なんだ一体。
両親が。
おい、やめ！
お前ルーナと話したのか？だから俺を。
But the titan maybe fall down. He maybe is the crystal. There's still more crystals there. I hope we get more story on this meteor because.
かなりやべえな。
帝国軍。
おーい、無事？俺の名前さ、別に略してなかったんだよね。アーデン・イズニア、本名。
帝国の最初。
そうなんだよ。でも今はさ、助けに来たんだ。ここで捕まえたりしないって。どうする？選択肢は2つ。生きる？なんだよ、死ぬの？
とりあえずここでは死ねない。行こう。いいな、ノクト。分
かった。
Yeah, but I did get a Titan's favor, yeah. So when I get the ring, I might be able to summon it. But yeah, it is weird. So he should be called Atlas. I feel that would be a better reference. Clearly, was the Atlas, and Atlas is a Titan, so that would be a little better. Yeah, so this chapter is this dungeon itself, then I suppose. Probably wasn't written, I guess. So yeah, we didn't get the photos, I suppose. I would be very surprised if this was the one. Because I mean, I have heard about it. You get into kind of linear kind of gameplay, but is that here already at chapter 4? And that's not really weird though. So it's like already you get stuck on this, you know. Yeah, that makes no sense. I guess it could be a linear part now, but we have to be open up like the what's it called? The Vesper pool there, the water, the watery area, so to speak. That's behind the blockades. Because you still have some cycles you couldn't do, so this can't be like this linear end of the game, whatever the story part. Okay. For example, this thing here, I would love if this part of the game was actually earlier. Like you should have done this part. I really think so. You should have some optional part of it, like in the first area. Then you get the second area with blockade. And then you can get here, do it at the ice dungeon, and then you do this place. That would be great if you could do the ice dungeon, probably like the forest dungeon, and then you have to do this thing. You couldn't do the volcano, you couldn't do the cosmic before you did this thing. I think that would be better. I think that would be a better progressive storyline. Yes, it wouldn't be as, you know, open world, but it would be better. 帝国軍のレイブス将軍より次の通り声明が発表されました。
ラスカ地方の封鎖は調印式襲撃に関わった人間の行方を捜索するために行っている。影響が大きいことは承知している。全ては市民の安全のためであると理解願いたい。
like
他に帝国軍は
me
オー
like
トナーでの
getting
生
us
活の
like
支援も続けている
mana
と強調しました
and so on. We can get more plants. So that will have me because no one has played optional.
前日までダスカ・クレイン地方を中心に頻発していた地震について帝国軍より次の通り発表がありました。地震の原因は巨神が目覚め暴れ出したことにあった。軍は巨神の討伐に成功し周辺の被害が深刻になる前に防ぐことができた。この発表によるとすでに巨神はカーテスの大皿内部から
まさかさ見つかんないとは思わなかったよ。
シドニーが言うように周辺の工場に運ばれていればいいが、
守ってったのが帝国軍って可能性もあるな。
またあのおじさんが助けてくれたりしないかな。
アーデン最小か。
やめてくれ、期待できるはずがない。
だよね。どうする？
ひとまずハンマーヘッドからの連絡待ちだ。
大丈夫ねえし、しばらく歩きか。
あれ、アンブラだ。
Yeah, it's always like I say. But yeah, it's I think so though, right? Like I think that would be a better game. Yeah, no game experience to it. I mean, I'm not saying that we gotta hate optional world. I'm a super linear fan or whatever, but I think they were better. So let's say you did this area, then you get up here, maybe you can do this area. I did. Yeah, sure, you can do this area. And after that, you have to go to Leslie, and you get the storyline. He can tell you that, you know, I heard about this legend, and you say okay, and then you also get the person down here, which is dog is the one, and the trolls, and they say okay, so I can either go do this optional area, like press around this area, doing the boss here and this thing, or I can go up and do this thing, you know, and of course you can do either way, order of it, and then you done this thing, and then it's going to get the cutscene to go to the Titan. I think that'll be the better because this. I think the storyline before is not fantastic, but I think that's built on Love's character especially. It's built on Noctis' character a little, or more like character development. Right. So I think that we can earlier. I played it 53 hours now, mine is just like 3 hours I think. The first time I saw character development. Right. It's really interesting. But I have to say though, that is interesting though. Why did he save us, right? Why did he save us? It feels like we don't know this in the game, and I actually don't think that's a big issue if you don't know it or not. But this is obviously, you know, our city, Insomnia. It's ruined now. This is different continents, like this is one continent or countries or whatever. I guess countries. That, you know, but this is kind of like a tricky thing. I think immersively wise, this is more like it is two continents. With this for here with huge bridges or like a big gate between them. Because it's kind of like, just from a role-playing perspective, you know, you have to kind of imagine. You have to imagine that if you drive from Hammerhead and drive to Leicester, that takes like 10 minutes in this game. But in reality, it was an actual, you know, world, so to speak. It would take like, you know, 10 hours drive. You have to kind of imagine that. You know, that's in my head at least. I'm imagining that each minute of a car ride, that is at least 1 hour in the real world. And that's kind of the immersive feel that, okay, it's actually a big distance between Hammerhead and it's going down here. That's not a town, right? It's two different towns. If I would drive, for example, my hometown, it's at the border of Sweden, or if I drive through the next city in Sweden, from that city down, border city, that's actually a village, so not a city, but that takes about 30 minutes, 30 minutes though, to the first village down to the actual city, and to the next city, which is, well, there aren't much cities actually in between those. Yeah, the next city is actually Munkedal pretty much. All the ones are also pretty much counted villages, because in obvious the population kind of determines, you know, if it's a city or like a you know, what's it called? It's like, I don't even remember the word, but I think it's called like a shire or something. I don't know, something weird. Like it's so tiny between pretty much my hometown and Uddevalla, Munkedal, so in between there they are built with like 50, you know, people living in so on, right? So and obviously we also have to immerse that an outpost in this game is like a city, right? That is the one thing I think that from playing role-playing in normal life, you have to be like that, right? Because if you play a Suikoden and you go to a new city Suikoden, if it's a city, like a gas city, they have like 4 houses and like 2 girls outside. It's like the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Moon and Sun. I think it's a great game, Pokemon Sun. I have to do another review it actually when I have time for it. But it's a great game, right? It's a great game, that's a game. But every city in the game, that they're called like, you know, Rocker City, or you know, they have the real city names. Like, what do they have? Like 5 houses or something? You know, some cities in that game have like 5 houses, and it's like 3-4 people in the street. Like that's what the city is. It's basically like a neighborhood outside in some kind of forest, right? But that's like a big city with like a trial captain and so on, right? Obviously, you have to, you know, disbelieve that it's feel that okay, it's all people in these role-playing games. They can't model, you know, like 25 houses and do this kind of like, oh, here's the bridge, but you can't cross it, and also the bridge you see 20,000 more houses. Right? They can't bother doing that. So it's like, okay, this is a city. So that's the first thing. But secondly, then I think it is when you drive like a minute in this game, you kind of have to feel that okay, a minute in this game, that's like an hour in real life. Instead of either of my hometown, you go to I guess Uddevalla primarily, but Munkedal is used before it. It takes about an hour. You know, so but even if that's kind of my feel here, right? Going from what's awesome, Edge City to more Center City. But even if going to the village, close to villages, that's still 30 minutes, right? There's no way you're gonna have that in reality, right? That would make it fantastic to have one city here at the edge of the country or whatever, and then you have another city. This is 1 minute drive in a car. It actually is, you know, almost an extremely short distance. So you wouldn't have 2 cities, 2 separate cities at such a short distance, because in reality, of course, if you can drive somewhere in 1 minute, you can run it in just a few minutes, right? That would mean that why would it be 2 different outposts? But it probably wouldn't be 2 gas stations, right? Because they're so close to each other, so no one would pretty much hang at once, or in the best price as well. So that basis is in reality. So obviously, I hope everyone plays the game. I do this. I'm just disbelieving and saying that okay, yeah, like 10 minutes. That's like, you know, 10 hours. Clearly. But anyway, probably can have a return here, unfortunately, though, to the Super Mystic. But it feels. I mentioned it earlier. He's the dragon, right? The troop, the Chancellor. It is a super idiot couldn't recognize his full name, because he should be unknown how he looks. I think he looks very, you know, he looks very fantasy for that matter, but I mean he looks very different than most people, right? So you should be like, oh, this guy. That's being it. But otherwise, it seems really weird that he doesn't go. So I'm just trying to think about that for a bit. But it feels like the whole, given that I talked about, this is the game is of course much bigger. Thinking of look at the game world, right? Like immerse in the game world. Because clearly it's shorter, because otherwise you just have to drive the car. I mean, they could have made the same set of items and everything, and just, you know, expand this forest, right? So it could be like, you know, like a here instead of a map, so to speak. But it's already taking 10 minutes to drive from like here to Leslum, like real life 10 minutes. So if they expand it to feel, you know, even more bigger, that would absolutely make the gameplay experience worse. Because then you have to drive for actual, you know, like hours, right? And that would be, yeah. Then you would always only fast travel. But then you wouldn't be able to explore and like run around and find fish spots and so on. Because you can drive around, I guess, a little, then also teleport, because it would be, you know, extremely too long, right? So obviously the game has to be more compact to make it playable, but at least in my head, when I think of multiplayer game, we are ignoring that, right? We are imagining that, okay, we took the demon, or the demon, we took the god thing here, right? So they probably have more of those for that matter. should be, I think, 6 or 5 more. Read a book at the resort, we can read about that. It's a new quest here, actually now, interesting. See that later. We can go to there. So one right, so yeah, so you kind of get that right. You kind of get that. Okay, you know, we took this whole thing kind of god right. How about this size god was? So obviously that god is big as like a skyscraper or something in the real life, or he's big as like a mountain, right? Pretty much pattern. Think about it more in as the game world, right? He's big as a mountain at least. It's probably more of those gods. So my point, I guess, is like I just have to assume he let us live because he's like, well, we want to conquer this, you know, godlike demons or whatever they actually are, because they control some of the demons. But I guess they want to control these guys because these guys are like, you know, they're biggest gods, right? He probably is like, yeah, we should take them and, you know, make even bigger weapons. We have this mountain guy that's big as like a Mount Everest, and then we get some ice queen that is big like, I don't know. She might be small then, but she's strong as an army, so I think that should be the only reason that they need me to activate them. Like, I am an idiot in going and activating the gods so they can get them probably. But he didn't get him, so it's kind of weird. And I think it's a very big trope though in storyline. It's kind of, I hope they explain it in a good way and twist something, but probably won't, because it's kind of like, probably in the end would be way easier for them to let us burn to death at the mountain when it was erupting and some volcano appeared suddenly. It would be better if they, you know, let us die there, because then be like, sure, we can't get, you know, Shiva or Bahamut or something, but we get rid of the only enemy they can, you know, use magic. They can actually stop us to conquer the rest of the planet anyway, pretty much. Like, the thing is that this game, and I'm talking about this example because you kind of created at least that this is a one continent, probably like 2 continents. I think this cut here is pretty much this continent. But at the same time, right? If you look at this thing, then you say to me, "Oh, but you can drive past that. Like, you can almost jump that river, kinda." Yeah, but the river there, that's more like the ocean, right? In real life. See what I mean? That's my point here. I think because that's nothing, but it's not the point, right? This is the bridge here, right? And the distance between these things here are actually, you know, like that's like a 10-second drive. That means that bridge is like at least, you know, 1 second in this game world is like minutes, right? So that bridge is like 10 minutes of drive time. You know, that's a big bridge. You drive for 10 minutes. It's a long ass bridge, right? So you have to think more. In my head, at least, this bridge here is, you know, pretty much like the connecting 2 different countries, right? At least. Same one here, right? This is like, yeah, it's kind of a long bridge, right? So you have to imagine though, or I think it's sort of that you have to imagine that they are fighting Insomnia, but they also have conquered several countries before this. So the reason I think that they let me live, because the only thing I think about is that they're thinking, well, he's dangerous, he's friends, he's pretty weak. If we kill his father, he's bad, he's strong guy. So we can probably use let him be, let them summon more, you know, god demons, whatever they're called for them. They can conquer those guys, and they can use them against some other, you know, continent here, or, you know, if this is like, let's say this is like, you know, the US, this whole game is US size, right? I think that would be kind of a fair estimation of the size of the game. Not the easy one, but I mean, kind of portray it. That means that you probably have at least another 4 or 5 areas in your planet the same size as this continent, right? It's like 2 continents. I would say it's 2 continents here, but anyway, yeah. So they probably want to conquer all the other, like, you know, 4 or 5 continents. They already have one, I guess, at least, because they're controlling some other areas up here or something. So they already have, like, you know, 1 continent at least. But they want to conquer the more different continents, and that's why they need these gods. That's what they need. That's my assumption. I think, honestly, I'm very sure I'm right from that, because it's probably the only thing that makes sense, that he's gonna use me to unlock more stuff that I mean, he can use them. That basically makes sense though. However though, I do think it's a very tropey thing, definitely. That theme was, yeah, not a big fan of it, definitely not. Because clearly clearly, if you ask me, if I was in the position, they would be like, well, we have this guy that can summon. We have this guy that can summon like gods to fight us, and everyone else is just crap. They already conquered the basically. The only guy that can, save this whole continent would be like these two continents, and it's three continents. This one continent up there, whatever they're coming from, is one continent, and this is two continents. And this guy that can save kind of our world, right? They can kind of defeat us, and make a rebellion and so on. This is this guy, this specific guy, because not only Nox is the leader and the prince, he's actually having his personal control. He has actual godlike kind of power, right? It's not just a single guy with like a charismatic leadership kind of thing. They can say, well, we just kill the army if they arrive. This guy is personally strong. He's personally much stronger. It's like in any anime, right? Or I guess most Japanese media, right? When you have battle in much less common on Western media, like more European anime. It's that one person, like number has no value in anime, right? If you watch an anime with a manga or something, and also most games that were especially made in anime, like a shonen, like One Piece or whatever, Naruto, Bleach, so on, numbers have zero value, right? I think One Piece was very good with the fisherman idea. Luffy doing the Hashigahaki, thing, and it knocks out half the army in like 1 second. And so it's before, like, no, they were 10,000 more than us. We can kill them with one hit, like, it's like whatever, like, like in anime, especially anime, but I think in most Japanese action and mass media something, numbers have no value. Right? It's much more about how strong what individual characters are. In this world, it's very, very defined that the king is the one that controls the fucking bubble, and he can like give the other people magic, teleport, so on. So the king in this world, or the king my father, me then, we clearly have like our value in strength as an army is like 1,000 times unknown person, like, or million times. So if you kill me, you kill like effectively you kill a whole army, right, of teleporting warriors pretty much, or magic usually, right? So if you kill me, you kill the whole army, a million of units, right? So it's that is a really contrived them that they would be like, nah, it's probably worth saving him so he can give us more demons, or like God to make it the demons something how they do it, whatever. But yeah, that's just a little convenient for me. They're stupid. But yeah, the stupidity of the enemies is a typical thing in role-playing games. You have to. I also think you have to ignore it. I think that's just bad. I think it's just I'm extremely used to it, so complaining about it, I've seen it so much before. But I mean, like, I watch a role-playing game and I don't write the story like that, right? Because I feel that is just so common. But it's pretty much for everything does it. They're always like not efficiently enough. The favorite of course is that they defeat you, but they don't kill you. The Legacy does it perfectly when it knocks you out, and it's like, oh, you can also use the summoning, like in that world, the main character and all the main characters you can also summon some kind of inner origin demon or like god inside of them. And you face the boss, the evil guy in the world, and he defeats you, like the first boss in the game, he defeats you. And he can like see that you also are what his race is like. And he's like, yeah, okay, you're a fucking weak kid. And get over and then burns you with. It's a very typical start. But he could, he should. Actually, no. I'm wrong. No, I think actually Liga 2 is good because he kills you, or he defeats you and kills you, but he defeats you and think you're dead. But by doing that, he activates your god part probably. So that's actually why you don't die. So probably actually lampshade that thing. But either that, or it's really crappy because he just defeats you, but doesn't actually end you. It's like, oh yeah, it's about me, doesn't end you, and then it goes like 4 hours later you kill him because he let you level up, right? That's like, but the thing is that you think about it, no, the game actually probably kills you, he kills you, but you level up, you unlock your power by dying pretty much. Yeah, I think probably like that. But for the most other games, I hate that when the boss kills you in the beginning of the game, or not kill you, because they fight you, but they don't kill you, they're like max level, then they don't kill you, and then you can gather your friends and get items of the world and then go back to them and then you defeat them. That makes sense. Like Jade, for example, from BioWare does good when like your master is the last. Spoiler, but spoiler, yeah, that's my spoiler. it's good in that game. It's like 10 you'll get some fucking yeah. That game is good because your master trains you. He's the actual evil guy, but he trains you to blah blah be strong and so on. You know it's evil. He goes around and you fight everyone and you gather the powers. Then when you get back to him, he kills you pretty much. He defeats you and takes powers from you. So that yeah, he learned some extra powers that you didn't know. So on, but you actually defeat him, I think. So he doesn't actually manage to kill you to win. So his plan was good. Like he actually used you to get the powers from the other guys. So that's a very good plan. Seven Sega actually, it's Simpson does that, where you gather all these different runes. You have this kind of the king that trains you or whatever it is, and the hero there. He trains everyone, you and your 6 friends, or like friends, depending on who character you are. So sort of on a paladin, demon, so but he trains your 7 characters. And when you get the runes, you get all the powers, you talk to him at the end of the game, he's actually gonna turn out to be the ancient demon, and then he can finally for the world again, he like smacks you away and sends you back in time, whatever. He does runes, then he can conquer the world now. That storyline makes complete sense, until he doesn't kill you, right? Like his plan is very weak and fragile, he's like 10 times years old or something, so he trains with other guys, like he finds. You can see in the beginning of the game, he like finds different characters and takes them home and his castle and trains them for years, something like that, so that they can go out and actually help him get the power back. But yeah, that's really weird. And also that game is really horrible that thing because you're really used to using the runes. So when you finally get sent back in time, it's really crappy because you lose all the runes, so the characters you can't teleport and so on are much more screwed, or heal yourself and so on. So actually the game actually is really interesting because it goes from, it's a pretty hard game overall, but I think it's like at the end of the game then you get back in time and you lose the runes, it really gives you more power so on, buffs and so on. So yeah, so then you lose all of those and especially that healing, and then you're suddenly, oh I'm fucked, like I'm really fucked. And I also think that you have the 6 other like your brothers or whatever that he trains with you, and you can. It's a very interesting game because you have one main character, and other character you can pick one of the allies, so to speak. You can find them and talk to them, and they can join your team. So you can have one of them with you, and they're equal as you are. Like they're the real main character, but you have them with you. And but when you with some characters, that you use paladin, you can get the demon. But if you're the robot, you can get anyone because no one cares about the robots. You can just get everyone thing. So yeah, so few of them can't be together, but most of them can be together. And but at the end of the game, especially if I'm wrong, but at the end when you back in time, he actually sends you and your best friend and pretty much back in time. It's also pretty very hard because then you lose the option to pick your friends. You pretty much have to pick friends before that, and so on. And I also can find it. It's very interesting game actually. But still though, as a storyline part, it's really stupid, right? Because he instead of just killing you after he takes the rules from you, and you kind of like, I'm back in my god form. If you use that back in time, so he tries killing you, and then you actually have basically go back in time, and you actually go and get your, you get the weapon and shit in like 10 years ago, and you actually go and defeat him, his young self in that time. Because in Legends, someone killed this god demon king right in the ancient times. That becomes you because you defeat him. Because the old him sent you back, so you can defeat him now in the past. Then you can go back to the future and beat him again, right? So so it's interesting actually. But still, though, if you had just killed you, it would never happen. So it's very typical, trope. Very common. But yeah, that is interesting. In that game, at least that he sent back in time, so you go and defeat his young self. It's his own fault that his demise. Yeah. In one way, though, I probably had sent you back, because otherwise it would be a paradox. Yes, you defeated him in the past, so he has to go back so he can lose, so he can then defeat you in the future. I guess if he knew that you were the one to him in the past, he would have sent you back so he can lose in the past. And then you go back to the future, he will prepare for it, and then he will kill you. Maybe he doesn't actually, I don't think he does that. But yeah, that would be more very... That was emphasized that he knew that he had to be defeated in the past so he can do in the future. But I don't think so because the game has very mediocre storyline. The dialogue is very, very empty. It's a really good game to play. You can, it's a great game. I love that game. I played it like 3 or 4 times. And you can say right away that Seven Sega used a robot as the main character. It's very, very strong in overall stats. It's hard in the beginning because it's how high stats and you leveling. But the thing is that when you're making time, to spoil it, when you're making time, you can actually upgrade him with weapon fighting. Because he can't have any items in the game. He only has like base stats. But back in time, you can actually, find other robots. So he's an Asian construct. So back in time, he had better technology. So you can actually find him in Python Dream. Then he goes from having like 7 power to like plus 50 or something. So he goes from having amazing stats, and you probably do high level because you grind with him, and then you get back in time. And he actually becomes almost twice as strong back in time. He actually becomes much better back in time. So the character becomes weaker. He's the only character that actually improves back in time. But yes, you do lose the rune. He gives you more attack power and defense power, so you can actually he benefits of his base stat, however, still. And otherwise, the paladin or so much set healing back in time. For that matter, the demon I like as well because he's very, very strong and very good self buffs as well. But anyway, yeah. The wizard is horrible. Yeah, the wizard is horrible in time because he's so weak. I think that shop is new, maybe. Actually, I don't know check it out. I can't remember him having a shop here. Yeah. The weapon I haven't bought it. No, yeah, it's just like avoidance. Maybe I just ignored it. I don't know. What is it? A towel? What's this? Soft towel. Keep towel spotless. Oh, so you get dirty when you play the game? Yeah, so you get stayed on you. That's interesting. Actually, 10% for why. So I think this is her door, like I'm pretty sure. I guess there'll be some story parts and then we get the car back so we can.
成績を背負いしようよ。雷神の啓示により力を宿しなさい。成績を取り戻すためにカンナギはルーナは無事なのか。
The game would benefit with the Uda boxes in One Piece. Like,
ルナフレーナは受けを終え紅葉の指輪とともにスイトにて待つ。早くお会いなさい。
あの方は神の使い、つまり神話のカンナギを支える存在だ。
ほ
う。でかい話になってきたな。
So they should explain more, right? I thought about it earlier as one part. That's kind of weird in the game. Yeah, it's also Luna, I guess. Probably some flash right now. Right. I'm a nice person. I like this kind of almost like scar, the Iruka scar over the nose there, and Gus as well. Yeah.
俺は無事だって。待たせて悪いな。もうすぐだ。必ず会いに行く。そう伝えてくれ。
人間の長い繁栄のためにとクリスタルが与えられたのです。
でもクリスタルはオートにあるよ。なんで僕たちだけが使ってるの？
使っているだけなのではなく、王がクリスタルを守っているのです。
守ってるの？お父さんが？
はい。
そうだったんだ。
クリスタルは真の王を選び力を与えます。歴代のルシス王たちは その時を待ちながらクリスタルを守り続けてきたのです。
僕が選ばれたんだよね。
はい、クリスタルから力を得た真の王だけが星を脅かす敵を倒すことができるのです。
でも僕にはそんなこと。
カンナギの私が全力でお助けします。カンナギには王を支える使命があるのです。
そっか。やってみる。僕が必ずやっつける。
ノクティス様。
ノクティス、お聞きなさい。王を導くためこの声を、天と地を結ぶ強き光、それは雷神の力。光のもとへと向かいなさい。
指輪がルナフレーナ様の元にあるならひとまずは安心だな。
お会いできるのはオルティシエ？
ああ、船の出配が必要だ。カイムの港が今も使えるなら。
昔の隠れ港か。よし、準備させよう。イリスに連絡しとくぜ。
さーて俺たちは雷神にお参り。また神様来たよこれ。行くか。
ブラディオ、行くぞ。
ああや。
ウリ。なんであの人の人の手助けしてくれんの？
ゲンティアナか？
うん。あれ、神様なんだっけ
？24しな。六神の使い。
へえ。
But yeah, Zelda World. I didn't see that much, but I like it. You can put out like a mark on the map, like a pinhole on both the map. Then both like the new dark one and the hero one. And you can pin stuff like, oh, here's a heart that I can't reach. I see the heart, but I need like the power glove.
巨神に引き続き雷神とは忙しいな。
ルナフレーナ様もってことだよね。
一人儀式を進められている。負担もあるというし心配だな。
ノクト、魔導エンジンの音がする。
いや、さてどうする？
少年ともには
後ろは任せる。
くらえ。
こっちこっち。
もらったな。
見直したぜノクト。
あ。
ほら。
全員無事だな。
先行こうぜ。
Many of the Imperials are they have some buffs here, a lot of buffs on this really good. But yeah, like it's really weird how their levels are just kind of static, but sometimes not. Because yeah, like once I faced them on 72 then when I was like level 20, and usually they are around 18, and I faced on 18 as I was level 10 I think, and then they killed me really easily. And it's really weird how they've stuck on 18 for 60 hours, because I've never gone in the storyline. But at the same time, I did face 72 as on the same chapter, so there's no reason really why they don't keep spamming 72 mechs at me based on my level, right? So yeah, we've seen this before. And I've seen one other one. There's the old guy. Oh, so there's more story now. Yeah, that's shit.
こんにちは。 怪我の具合はいかが？
誰？
ゲンティアナ。
Yeah,
独
I've
身
been
の
seen
使い。
Linas game. Yeah, in a movie.
ルナフレーナから聞いていない？
Something that has been shown before. Yeah, they've shown for the game.
これだ。
Yeah, that's the movie.
でもよく知らない。ちょっと聞いただけ。ルーナに。
ルナフレーナに？
そう。ルナフレ。
仲がいいのは良いこと。カンナギと王は常に共にあるべき二人。この世界を守るという使命のために。
今のはゲンティアナとゼネブライの。
雷神は王への啓示を待っている。急ぎなさい。雷神のもとへ。帝国は王を恐れている。この地の道すべてを力で封じるほどに。
どうしたの？また頭痛？
ゲンティアナの。
Yeah, it should be up here.
思い出したな。
Yeah, it should go. I mean, we have. I can't heard them.
巨神の時の頭
It's a
痛
little
とも
weird in the
同じ
level
なの
of
か。
characters and introduce them. And introduce them. It's gonna get in the movie. They get in your way and they don't actually tell you who you are. It's like, yeah, this is a new guy here. And it's kind of weird. She is so kind of.
カンナギの手によって神は目覚める。王に力を与えるために。
どうした？また声が。
ウリ。
ああ、ルーナが六神を起こしてるって。
Well, yeah, that's my more fun. Find them. That she is some kind of, she's a messenger of God. Och differential är som kan framåt. Ja, det är weird. I felt the Japanese.
Uri!
The Japanese wording was more like she's a god. The English is very messenger of God. My Japanese is bad. It's a kind of bad. Very lost. Yeah, but anyway. I think that's probably better technically. Yeah, for the kami, god. It also means spirit, like you have kamis in, in the water, in trees, like so.
ゲンティアナってさ、人なの？
いや、24子は6子に近い存在だ。
人間でいうカンナギみたいなもんだろ。向こうは人間と話ができる。
ルナフレーナ様と似てる存在なのか。
ウリ。But not in this case, that was the love life. The kami culture, the man has to be the ancestor, right? To be the great grandfather. Protect the life. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of
カンナギの受けは済み、残るは刑事のみ。急ぎ雷神のもとへ。準備はなされている。
ノクト、大丈夫？
ああ、早く刑事受けろってさ。
神に力をもらえか。
刑事を受け。
Luna's probably born into being an oracle then. Some kind of random power. I don't think that's about to do with her being a princess. It's probably two different stuff. Yeah, this one I'm also probably one. Very formal.
東の洞窟、フォッシオへ。
So I knew it was. We have one there.
封印は解かれた。
Set free.
地の底に眠る最後の石碑を目指しなさい。
But yeah, I've seen both of
帝国の者たちよりも早く。
洞窟だ。次が最後。
よし、さっさと済ませようぜ。
いよいよ雷神様と対面か。
準備はしっかりしておこう。
I mean, as I mentioned, I saw my brother before he played the storyline. He had done more than I had, or actually he had less than I had. He had done like that. He had not done the volcano and yeah, yeah.
めんどい。
油断禁物ってね。
Whiffle is still there.
ああ、腹減った。
終わったらどっから休むか。
賛成。
終わりだ。余裕で相手ができそうだ。だな。戦い慣れてきた。まあな。
The ones attacking from above, they have been this level forever. The thing is that if they were only my level based on Chapter, it's probably not primarily them, but by get stronger. The weird thing, actually let's go keep weapon perhaps, because it's a pretty good item for this. The weird thing is that they are not.
冗談抜きにヤバそうだよ。
ならやめときません？
いや、そうもいかねえだろ。
どうせ行くんだからな、もう。
しつこいやつは嫌われるぜ。攻撃が届かねえ。
はいはい、こういうの俺の出番。
Oh, I got it down. This was fine.
Knocked off.
これで決めよう。
わかんねえよ。
さてどうすりゃ。
I think it's because I am on the, you know, exactly where so like a danger zone or whatever. It's probably this right. Let's take an image of this. I have to take an image of this. But it's probably because I am at, you know, exactly used where the college detection from the aggro of these bosses, and I'm fighting it specifically at the spot. So that's like if I go south now, I'm in the anger zone. If I go north, I'm out of it. Like the escape path, right? And the game becomes weird now because I managed to hit the boss in the air, probably exactly on the border, going back and forth during the combos. Now the game is like, is he escaped or not? So there's freeze and the enemy. So the enemy is not, you know, in battle mode, so to speak. He's just standing there. Let's take some image here. This is awesome. Okay. If I go back. Things that it just didn't lose life points. I can't even abuse it. This is probably resetting itself, I think. Running away. So because I'm fighting outside of its border now, it's like not really. Oh, interesting. Well, we have seen people with the bombs though. Yeah, you can see the border there. So, I mean, the game is a little weird, right? If you are outside, if you leave the area, but you still attack the enemy, the game gets a little weird. But yeah, that was clearly. Like, I managed to get it exactly on the border and then freaked out, right? Save here? Nope. Usually when I save right because then I can also see what time it is. So I press the button. But anyway, we should probably get that. Where is it? I don't know what it is. What kind of quest is that on? Yeah, this should be where the camp is. This is my brother's point to be a dungeon there, so this should be I don't know if it's an actual dungeon, I mean how far it is, but I guess that's a dungeon. Probably has one of those the extra like at the bottom, potentially.
ミクル軍だよ。
サンキュー。
We have a secret weapon, I think so. It's I don't know. Here is not on the secret weapon. These have more than I have. More different ones than I have. But of course, he had done the type of so with this secret weapon, I am not sure. I'm thinking like I have 4 left. It might be. I think all of them are gonna be on the storyline, except the last one. I think the last one is either gonna be the storyline or it's gonna be like you have to get every order weapon to get it. It's both storyline and doing side quests. But I think I've done.
イリスの言ってたルナフレーナ様の話。
Except it might be an optional one up at the left here. It might be an extra one that I can't.
本当だったんだね。
場所や時期から考えると、王都を出てすぐ巨神の元へ向かったのか。
頭が上がらねえな、おじ。
早く追いつかねえと。
But you know, think about the music. That music in that house is so bad. It's just really good. The music, the next music, and yeah, it's pretty good. Like, and I think actually, what I was thinking about primarily was when you not the Iron Man, the Griffon. That's the thing. The Griffon. Completely all the music, right? Like the kind of dramatic boss thing. And I do think that actually, very good music.
腕が鳴るぜ。
突っ走るときは一人で。
いちいち水差すんじゃねえよ。
It's really nice to both have that, or not only on like yeah, here's some epic boss, or here's our like tyrant and evil house. But you also have that on, for example, that I find I picked Griffon, that's a specific enemy, right? Like a specific magic, specific strong enemy. It's like a side boss. And like that is really good. At the game, you can see like, oh shit, it's some really high level random enemy that's really cool, and you really feel like it's a real boss enemy that you want to. Like, wow, yeah, it's wild. I love that. It's like wild, an extra boss of wild.
いいですか？
お前んとこには。
来てねえよ。
Yeah, gain the snake item, no. But I have that in that too. That's why. But yeah, I still have that.
ありがとな。
Got a hunt to kill the snake, or a quest to kill the snake. But it's there, no, it's an ice cavern. And it's the first time I actually got a real.
キャンプにするか？
Later saving. I think it's very late, to be honest. Well, it's very late, but it's probably like 12 o'clock or something. Yeah, exactly 12 o'clock. I have to work tomorrow, end of this stream. But yeah, the last part there, the music in that part is really good. Here's good music, good decent music. But I think that, thinking about that for the Griffon and Giant, the Aya has one music team, there's a demon kind of music team, then you have Day Enemies, another music team. The Imperials have their kind of music team, right? And they have some similar there. And then of course Griffon has their music team. Older bosses like I think the Griffon and the Snake, and the Mega Snake was called, Orm I guess called, has the same team, probably, and so on. But it's really nice though, you have those music, then we have the Titan that has another music team, right? It's like a storyline boss, we have different kind of teams with that. With that I think, now of course I already done pretty much most of the, I've been around, and I've killed like the Griffon, I've killed the snakes over here, I've killed the scorpions here. So much for that, I think it's gonna design sort of the hand over. But yeah, like that thing is, it's really nice how I mentioned that they are used not only there, right, but they're also like I really liked it in all games. I mentioned this in another part a few playthroughs back, where I talked about the white dragon in at the start. So I like that you have this kind of random encounter. Not really random, but it feels random the first time, right? it's not random because you actually have to go to the place, but as an explorer in the game world, you don't know it's gonna be like a big fucking snake down there. You just go around looking for items, stuff like that. Oh, it's a big snake here. And to fight the snake, you also get this. Oh shit, it's on a music team. It's like the second boss battle team, right? So the story that was saying it's some team. It's like I guess the third one or whatever. The third one, you get the more impactful boss team. So you know this is for real, right? And then you fight it. So yeah, I think that's really good actually. It's actually a really good part of the game. But yeah, see you guys next time.